Hi guys, and welcome to Phosphorus 5. This is Sepia 5. It is blistering fast, and it is an email system which you can install on your local server. It requires ridiculously small amounts of bandwidth. Now, for instance, if I disable my cache here and do a complete refresh of the entire page, it uses no more than 60 kilobytes of bandwidth on the initial load. If I turn on cache and I refresh it, then it only actually uses 10K. And there are 9 HTTP requests. I literally mean that. There's no joke coming now. Now, the reason why that is spectacular is because if you compare it to Gmail and you do the same operation and you turn on, let's turn on cache, turn off cache here and do a refresh, then actually Gmail consumes 4.4 megabytes of bandwidth. And it's still not done loading. And even if I turn on cache and I do a refresh, it uses, let's see, 140 HTTP requests and 400 Ks of bandwidth. Now Sepia uses 10K, 10 kilobytes. Now this means basically that you can install Sepia Mail on micro servers. Now, possibly the single most greatest feature in Sepia is that you don't have to switch email address. You can keep on continuing using Gmail. Let me illustrate that. Look at these emails. These are the 10 top emails in my Sepia inbox. Here you have the same emails. Now, if I send myself an email, this is an email with Sepia. You can continue using your Gmail email address, except this part is totally encrypted. Cool, right? Have a nice day, Thomas Hansen. Then I send this email to myself. Now, when I go into Gmail and I read this email, then it's rubbish. Not even the CIA or the NSA can actually figure out what the contents of this email is. It's encrypted with PGP cryptography, which is considered to be the closest you come to military-grade cryptography. And it's basically impossible to deduct what the email contains. So you have perfect privacy. If I go in here and I fetch my emails now, and I go back to my inbox afterwards, you will see the same email, except this time I can read it. So it's PGP encrypted. Still, I'm using my Gmail email address. Now, the way this works is basically that you go to your settings in Gmail and you go to forwarding and pop and etc. Then you turn on pop for all email, also emails that are already downloaded. And then you click save. I'm not going to do that. And then you just open Sepia with your Gmail account settings here. Here you type in your name. Here you type in your email address. Here you type in your GNU PG password. Then you supply your username and your password to Gmail. Then you supply your username and your password to Gmail on the SMTP tab. And that's it. When you've done so, it will automatically fetch all emails from Gmail. And if you have a PGP private cryptography key with the same email address as your Gmail email, you're continuing using your existing Gmail email address, except with one crucial difference, of course, being that you are sending encrypted emails. And that's Sepia. and it's extremely easy to use. In fact, that's a really cool kick-ass feature, I think, which is that you can have multiple emails open at the same time. Let me find an attachment email here. Another really cool feature is that it does not allow downloading of illegal attachments. Here's a PDF, for instance. If I try to download it, I'm warned about that these file types are notoriously known for spreading viruses. It's impossible to get a virus through Sepia mail. Literally impossible, I'm not kidding you. If I have attachments which I'm allowed to download, I can do that here, then I can easily download them. Here you see this .zip file is sandboxed, while this text file and this PNG, which are completely safe file formats, I'm perfectly allowed to download.